Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Times Now Digital CBSE exam analysis. We would be discussing the CBSE Class 12 economics paper today, which was um, it's supposed to be one of the most important papers for almost every student from every stream as far as CBSE is concerned. A lot of students from commerce, arts, and or rather humanities and medical, non-medical also opt for this subject. Joining for us for our analysis today is Dr. Shanil Tripathi. He is the ex-HOD for Amity International School and GD Goenka Public School and is currently working as board member for many schools as a resource person as well as for government and non-government bodies like SCRT and Shiksha. Sorry. All right. So, without any further delay, welcome Dr. Tripathi. Thank you for joining us today to discuss the economics paper.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am, for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. First of all, I will start the paper discussion telling the paper was easy, but a little bit tricky. Tricky. Not very tough thing. Nothing has been asked which is not the part of NCRT. Nothing. Even one marker question, you cannot say, any child cannot say it is not from the NCRT. I'm not talking about even syllabus because syllabus have many things, but this is from NCRT. Every line, everything is from NCRT. Anybody who has studied NCRT can get 100 out of 100, first of all. So NCRT is the key, and for many years for economics and business study paper, NCRT is the key. So for all the bachas who will be going to class 12 next time onwards, they should be knowing that NCRT is the Bible. Now I will discuss the paper series which I do have at present. It is Delhi paper. Series is HFG 1E oblique 5, 58 oblique 5 oblique 2. Now, I'm not giving the only my feedback. I'm giving you the feedback of many kids who are associated with me in different form because they take mentoring and all from me. There are kids from DAB, there are kids from Arwachin, there are kids from different schools to whom I talked after the paper. Even the faculty member from Arwachin and all I talked, they were very happy after giving the paper. The language of the paper is very good, very good. So we should appreciate CBSE and the government bodies sometimes. They are doing very good. Even the Hindi versions of the paper was language and everything is very good. No doubt if I have not studied or there is something, so they may criticize. This happens sometimes, the people say that, but this paper is excellent paper. We should. I will start paper. This paper is as per the sample paper pattern. Syllabus guidelines, everything has been followed, everything. So whosoever has made it, I don't know, but paper is excellent. Now I'm starting part A, which is of 40 marks, which we say that from macroeconomics, and part B, which is again of 40 marks from Indian economic development. So I will take question one by one. Not I will not going to give the answers of the question, but I will tell you what is the what we can a difficulty level of the question, or what points should have been taken care of while answering the paper. The first question, which we one marker question, it is very easy, simple question, so need not to discuss. Anybody can who have gone through the syllabus, they can give the answer. I'm going to question number 2, also very easy. Question number 3. This question number 3, if the B part of this question have 4 fill in the blanks, bacha need to calculate 4 things and the answer is to be given. Now, if bacha have done any one wrong calculation, and even the 1, 2, 3, 4, it is not like 1, 2, 3, 4. If somebody has given calculated correct 2, but they have assumed that 1, 2, 3, 4, then answer could have been wrong. If anybody can see the paper, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So this
Dr.
is
Tripathi, sorry, instead of just saying question number, maybe you can talk about what is the question as such.
Yeah,
so that
I'm
in
telling
case
you,
it
this
is
is complete the table, producers, value of output, intermediate consumption, and value of value added. Now, farmer level, banker level, retail seller level, the output has been given at the first, and value of added is also given at the banker level. Bachas are supposed to calculate the value of output. Then at retailer level, bachas are supposed to calculate the intermediate consumption, and overall bachas are supposed to calculate the total output and total value added. Now if we say that these 4 answers which they have given, A, B, C, D, now in even in answers the sequence 4,000, 1,040, 4,000, and 4,400. Now, in the second option, they have reversed it 4,000, 1,040, 6,000, and 4,040. So, if bacha have calculated correct, but in because bachas are in hurry, so that this
Okay.
type of question we generally find, this type of situation we generally find in the some SSC examination or banking examination which bachas hai. So
Yeah.
there, so that we I'm expecting कि बच्चा must have done some mistakes in this. Though बच्चा will be knowing the answer, it is easy question, but only the at that point how you have uh, pressure and all handling that is required.
How do you
Now,
manage the pressure at that time?
that is the thing.
Okay.
Now, if we go to question number 4, it is very easy question, true false question statement. If you know the statement is correct or wrong. Question number 5, then again deficit or balance of payment. Again, simple definition based question, no problem with that. Question number 6, when they talk about valuation of currency. Now again, they have told 70 to 80. Now the rupees has gone 70 to 80. Sometimes it shows that 70 to 80 appreciating. No, in dollar term it is depreciating. So that if bacha know the definition, bacha good bacha must have done. But generally there is bacha do mistake. 70 to 80 appreciating. No, but in dollar term the money is depreciating. So this is pure definition based question, but given in numerical form, the bacha have to. One thing more, total 9 marks numericals are there. Total 9 marks numericals are there. From many years, 6, 7 marks numericals were there in the paper. So this year we can say that 2 marks numerical or more. So for some bacha it is good. For other bacha it may be that those who have some phobia of numerical, or those who do not love. But economists, if anyone wants to do economics, so they should be knowing number. So
True.
that is okay. That is not much we can. Sometimes the bachas who are from humanities background and all, they feel some problem with the numericals. So we can think it can be 7 marks or 8 marks. So 1 mark they may lose somewhere depending upon more numerical. Now, if we go to question number 6B, again it is correct. Now question number 7A part. Now 7A part, they have given multiplier which is 4, and now consumption function is 12. Now they have given multiplier. From that, bacha is supposed to calculate MPC first, and then consumption function can be done. So there are 2 steps. So how they are going to mark for these 2 steps, maybe 0.5, 0.5, though ABCD is given. So if bacha have done step 1 correct and step 2 wrong, or step 2 correct, 1 wrong, so bacha will be at disadvantage. So what I feel that whenever this type of question, so this should be of solving. Generally this type of question were earlier at 3 marker, but since answer is given, so okay, this can be done. Now next, if we go to question number 8, again same concept of question number 7 and question number 8, checking multiplier and MPC, MPS. Same question in different form has been asked in question number 8. Answer it 800 crore. It is again easy question, no problem with that. I'm discussing 1 marker question because generally bacha face the problem in 1 marker. Question number 9, if we go to that simple definition of money, M1, it is correct, very good question, and it is easy question. Again, question number 10, again, it is very easy question. If we go to 3 markers now, part A, 3 markers. Now, part A, 3 marker, I'm talking about question number 12, straight question from sample paper. That is the reason always teachers so that whenever CBSE release sample paper, please go through the sample paper, solve that sample paper. If anybody has solved a question paper, sample paper, then question number 12, straight question from sample paper. So this is advantage for the bacha, and for disadvantage for those who have not solved a sample paper. Very easy question, not very difficult question, but advantage why? Because if you have done sample paper, your time could have been saved. Now, if you go to question number 13, again 13, 14, 15 questions are very easy, simple, concept-based questions. I am going to question number 16, where a pie diagram is given stating about property taxes, gross tax, then individual income and fees and fines. Now, bacha know what is tax revenue and what is non-tax revenue. This definition bacha know. Bacha know the examples of tax revenue and non-tax revenue. But at this point, here, what they have been expected, they have given you the figures, and you are supposed to know which of these are tax revenue and which of them are non-tax revenue. So again, very good question, framed very well. So maybe seeing the pie diagram, the bachas who are not very much expert in numericals and all, they may feel what is this. But again, very easy question. Only the presentation part, you understanding, you should be knowing how to interpret some pie diagram or something which you all have studied in class 11th in your presentation chapter. So it is again easy question. In part one, question number 17, here there is a twist. Here there is a twist. While estimating gross domestic product by expenditure method, entire, there is a word called entire focus is on expenditure. Now they are talking about entire. We have four components. We have four components. What is that? We are talking about individual consumption, household consumption, then the consumption of industry, then government consumption and export. When they talk about entire focus, when I was discussing with the bacha, they said, no sir, household. They, many of them have confused between household and residence. Companies are also the part of resident, government is also the part of resident. Now what about net export? Net export is the part of resident or not? So that is the discussion still going on between even the teachers. Even the teachers are thinking that entire word, if they have written this entire word, so how they are talking about net export. But if you have solved the numericals of NCRT, so there they have written somewhere, we talk about closed economy. So when we talk about closed economy at 11th, 12th level, so then there is no export, and then there is no export. So that is the reason they have given entire. So if that is, so if you are clear with the NCRT, you will not be facing a problem. If you
Okay.
have is, more books, then there is a lot of confusion. So this is also very good question, framed very well. So again, I'm talking. So this is good question. I will tell the frame whosoever has framed the question. It is very good question, and we should make this type of question so that ki bacha should prepare well, and there should be discussion among the teachers. Why not? Why only
Yes,
discussion about
absolutely.
J? Why not? Why always discussion about JE paper or NEET paper or something? Why not the discussion about CBSE paper also? Bacha should be, because they within few days they have to appear for CUET within few days.
True.
So they have to compete with those same bacha who will be preparing for JE and all. They will be going for the same courses and all. So this is okay from my side. If I say this is not tough question, only we have to think about, and we have to be focused on NCRT. Now this is all about part one. Any question we have received for part one, ma'am? Any bacha have asked anything about part one on
Part
live chat?
one, we have a question. No, the question paper codes that they have set are 5831. So we do not have the 5/1.
Okay, no
We
problem. If, even that question I can take if the bacha can share the screen of if bacha can click the picture or send it to you and you read the question at the last.
No, no,
I will take
that
it.
I don't think they can share the
Okay, no
screenshot,
problem.
but they can maybe probably type the questions
Right.
that they
If
have
they
a
can write
question.
the question. Okay, okay, no
Yes,
problem,
if they
no
can
problem.
even just give
Great.
a certain idea. There was
Okay.
one question which I remember seeing. Give me a second. This was about, I think, consumption. There was a question.
Yes, consumption.
Induced consumption.
I told you that that is two-part question. First, bacha need to calculate MPC, and then they have to put it into consumption function. So that is generally this type of question earlier asked in 3 marker. This time they have asked in 1 marker, but they have given A, B, C, D option. So you need to tick. So this is concept-based question. So it is not very tough.
Okay.
Now we go to Indian economic development. Again, Indian economic development is paper is very good. Theoretical paper, simple, straightforward from NCRT. I will discuss few questions. I am talking about question number 19, part B. 19, part B. When they say that identify the incorrect statement, and here one child policy norms were adopted by Pakistan. Every bacha knows it is adopted by China, but they have to identify the incorrect statement, not the correct statement. So here sometime we bacha must have done the mistake. So this is a trick. Again, if we go to question number 24, 24, they have written one thing. During 1980s, economic growth rate of Pakistan was more than that of China. This year 1980 has not been mentioned in NCERT somewhere, though they have written what was earlier phase, then middle phase, and the latest phase. They have talked about this phase. On the basis of that, when we compare India, China, Pakistan from 47 to 1990, so we should be knowing if we divide this thing in approx this 30 years or 45 years, so then 15, 15, 15, so 1980 is the part of middle year. So they are, so that 80 year has not been given, but bacha have to visualize that. So this is not straight line. Again, if we go to question number, I'm talking about question number, this is 27. Identify which of the following is correct formula for calculating workers population ratio. Now, this formula is not given in NCERT. They have given these in lines. They have given in this line. While calculating the workers population, we divide this by this. They have written the line. You have to formulate that. Now again, they
Okay.
have so you have to formulate that. They have written this to be divided by this and multiplied by this. They have written this, but formula you have to formulate again. The options which they have given, this is very tricky. Total labor force divided by total population into 100, again is total population divided by total labor force by 100. So this is थोड़ा सा tricky कि हाँ बच्चा have gone through that statement and then formulate, and then someone of them may do wrong. I have means my concern about a long question of three marker. What is they have given a figure. I will try to show the figure if bacha, for the benefit of the bacha. This is a figure. If you can see, this looks like corona. This looks like corona. Now, the frame, whosoever has framed the question, they are expecting something in their mind. They have written, interpret the situation of Earth as depicted in the given picture. Now, I see this is corona, but what they have done, they are talking about global warming,
Global
because
warming. Yes.
global warming. So this is the Earth. Then they have thermometer and all. So they the bacha need to explain global warming. But what if bacha have explained it as corona? Why not? Why not corona? Why global warming? Because a picture can have different meaning for different people. Even those who go for examination or like SSB in army, so they give pictures and bacha interpret in their own way. So, but CBSE's answer case sometime have a concrete answer, and we are supposed to write same thing. So this question, what is wrong? I will not say wrong, but it could have been framed in a better manner, so that individuality should have been respected. Individuality of the child, he may have his own thought, depend seeing the picture, so that should have been respected. Here I will tell. Otherwise, when we go to question number 29, 30, 31, same question, what we get back exercise from NCERT, same question. So if somebody has solved NCERT, these all six marker question of part A. If you go to question number 33, which is a case study question, though they have given it a case study, they have asked two questions. If a child has gone through the syllabus without reading the case, straight answer can be given. So this is what we said. There should be something to be answered from the case. So I don't know why this has been done like this, but it is also a good question. We should not always, because only after reading the paragraph you will get to know. No, we are not supposed to answer anything from this. Whatever we have studied in the books, that is correct for the answering. So, so unless until your reading time, which has been given 15 minutes in the beginning of the question paper, so that is enough. And the question number 34, again, straightforward question, state the meaning of organic farming and all, then discuss the need of promoting women's education in India. Again, simple question. This is the part. So overall, very good paper, framed very well. Only three things. One is that picture wala question. One is that 1980, the what they are talking about Pakistan wala question. That year is not mentioned somewhere in NCERT. So, or that formula wala question where bacha is supposed to form. So can bacha frame that formula reading the sentence? Yes, bacha should frame. Bacha should frame. That is nice. Any queries from bacha side, ma'am? Please let me know.
No, most of the students who have joined us are unfortunately talking about different sets. so we would not
Okay.
be able to take the queries. Also, we are
Okay.
running short on time. We've already extended our time. So I
Okay.
think we'll wrap up now. I would like to thank you, Dr. Tripathi, again for joining us and giving us such a detailed analysis of today's paper. For students' reference, we would also be uploading the answer key, thanks to Dr. Tripathi, on our website, timesnownews.com/education. In the evening, I'm hoping by, say, around 8 p.m., we should be able to have the answers. So,
Yes, ma'am.
right. So, any last parting words, Dr. Tripathi, before we close the show?
No, ma'am. Only one thing for those bacha who will be appearing next year, NCRT is the Bible. And for these bacha who have already appeared for the paper, you still have a chance, which is CUET. Don't
Yes.
worry if your paper is not good. Prepare for a CUET after the boards. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Tripathi. Have a good day. Bye bye.